In this lecture, we will discuss about a special cases of van der Waal equation. If you remember, van der Waal equation is p plus a n square by v square v minus nb is equals to nRT. We can also write this equation in terms of molar volume. Now let us divide by n this side. Vyn is called molar volume, Vm. That is volume of 1 mole of gas. So this equation can be written as in terms of molar volume. So this is molar volume. Vyn is molar volume minus B is equals to RT. And we also know Z is equals to, that is compressibility factor, that is V real by V radial in terms of molar volume PVM by RT. Now consider different cases. First case we have, that is at low pressure. So if pressure is low, volume will be high. This means I can neglect B with respect to Vm. So Vm is much greater than B. B is only volume of one molecule and this molar volume will be high. So we can write in this case Vm minus B is approximately equals to Vm. So equations become B minus B is equals to simply V RT. We can multiply by Vm. So we will have PVm is equals to RT minus A by Vm. Let us divide by RT both sides. This is Z, compressibility factor. So Z is equals to 1 minus A by RT by Vm. So we can say in this case, because this term is a positive term, Z is less than 1. So in this case Z will be less than 1. So I can say real gases can be easily compressed compared to the ideal gas. So at low pressure, real gases can be easily compressed compared to the ideal gas. Now consider case when pressure is high. So this is at low pressure. Now next we have at high pressure. So van der Waal equation we have P plus A by Vm square Vm minus B is equals to RT. If pressure is high, we can neglect this term. That is, this number is very big number. So we can leave this number because this is a small number. A is a small, Vm is big, so this is a small basically. So in this case, P plus A by Vm square can be simply written as P. So we will have P Vm minus B is equals to RT. So we will have PVM is equals to RT plus PB. Let us divide by RT both sides. So this is Z. Z is equals to 1 plus PB by RT. So this number is a positive number. So in this case, Z is greater than 1. This is at high pressure. So we can say at high pressure, real gases is not easily compressible, or we can say it is more difficult to compress real gas than ideal gas at high pressure. Now next situation we can have at high temperature and low pressure. So we have van der Waals equation. If pressure is low, this means volume is high. Low pressure, this means volume is high. This means Vm minus B can be written as Vm. We can neglect this B. Now temperature is also high. So at high temperature, molecule will have very high kinetic energy. That is, molecule will have very high velocities. Now to this high velocities, they can basically overcome the attractive forces. So due to the high velocities of molecule, attractive forces between the molecule will not operate. This means this term, that is the term of attraction force, we can assume A by Vm square is also approximately 0. So in this case we can say P plus 0, B minus B, we have also written, we are neglecting B. So PBM is equals to RT. And this is Z. So we can say at low pressure and at high temperature, that is both condition is required, low pressure as well as high temperature, real gases will behave like ideal gas. One more special case we have for molecule like hydrogen, helium. These are very small molecule. there is no polarity. Only force that can act between two helium atoms is van der Waals force. Similarly, between two hydrogen, only force that can act is van der Waals force. And van der Waals force depends upon surface area, that is indirectly on size. But size of these molecules are very small, so we can say attractive forces is almost zero. So between two hydrogen molecule, attractive forces is zero. Or approximately zero. So we can write van der Waals equation P plus A by Vm square B minus B is equals to RT. Now this term will be 0, so P into Vm minus B is equals to RT. So from here we can write PVM is equals to RT plus PB. Let us divide by RT. Now this is Z. So this means Z is always greater than 1 for gases like hydrogen and helium. And this fact we have already shown in some of the lectures. This is for ideal gas, Z is equals to 1. By axis we have Z, on x-axis we have pressure. For hydrogen and helium, we always have Z is greater than 1. So these are the four different cases we have of van der Waals equation.